Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel and the Ironman prep series. This is episode 2. Just gonna be going through 3 days of Ironman training and some tips along the way to improve your performance. Hope you stay with me the whole time and enjoy the whole video. Alright, just wrapped up a 40-minute run. I miss running so much. My knees are slowly getting better, it feels like. I'm still not getting the help I'd like to from some knee doctors around town, but you know, again, just trying to stay positive. At least I can run once a week right now. So that was my second longest run in the last few months, since October. Did the same time last week, except this week I did 4 sets of 10 minutes, varying speeds within the 10 minutes with a 2-minute walk in between, just to give my knees a rest from the pounding. So overall, pretty solid. Not where I want to be, but hopefully we'll get there with some rest. Now, time to go upstairs and eat some meat. Pretty much post-run, I'm having some ground beef and some beef gelatin jello that I made with some MCT oil and coconut oil on top. Having a bit of molasses water. Weird, I know. So pretty much today, I did my run. Have a acupuncture appointment at 12:15, which I'm very excited about. I have not had acupuncture in a really long time. The place I'm going, I've never been. It's seriously right across the road. And it's like a student observed acupuncture appointment. So the student will be observing the acupuncturist, because I don't trust a student puncturing me. It's like $35. Whereas like the girl I used to go to, she was great, but like $140. Like, that's insane. So I'm hoping that she can do some acupuncture on my gut. My traps are really tight from like biking and skiing and swimming. Should be fun. I just hope it's not like one of those appointments where they stick like one needle in you and leave you there for an hour. Like, I want to be needled in multiple places. So you're probably wondering what this is that I wear on my nose. Similar to a Breathe Right. I was using Breathe Rights a bit when I slept, but since I started using this, my sleep performance, like the other night, I had a sleep performance of 100%. That probably has never happened in my life, unless I was like a child. So what you do with these, you get these stickers, and you put one on either side of your nose, like right here. Look how happy this guy is. Take it from him. recommends these? So it's a sleep and sport nasal dilator. So it opens your nose up to 80% more than nasal strips. Instantly relieves snoring caused by nasal congestion. I don't snore. It's comfortable and guaranteed to last all night, which that it does. So when you do endurance work, especially running, you can't wear this swimming because you're not breathing into your nose, you're breathing out. But lost my train of thought. During running or biking, it's better to breathe through your nose because it stimulates through your body. You're not as in fight or flight as much. Because when you're breathing through your chest, your body's like, oh my God. A little dramatic there. But yeah, you wear this while you run. Even if you do breathe through your mouth, you just notice a difference. If you get breathe rights, sure, fine. But at one point, it was like scratching my nose and making it like scab and bleed. So I was like, I don't need a permanent scar. I'm gonna get these. So I just put them on either sides. They're sticky, but they come off easily. So that is what I've been wearing a lot. 30-day supply. I got these on Amazon. Check it out. So I just got back from my acupuncture. I remember when I said I hope it's not like they leave one needle in me for like an hour and just leave me hanging. Well, they left 3 in me the whole time. And I said it was student observed. I thought it was gonna be 1 student. I didn't expect 6. I felt like I was in an operating room, laying in the bed, and everybody like is just seriously standing around me, staring down. They were all checking my pulses, like alternating people to people. Not gonna go back again, but at least it was only $35. Still $35, I wish I had. But yesterday I made soup, and I have not had soup in many, many years. I just always found, I didn't know the macros of it, the fat content versus the protein, and now I'm like a little bit more laid back. So I got a chicken, literally pasture raised, non-GMO, organic, corn and soy free. At the same time, I picked up my duck eggs the other day, and it looked hilarious. This is what the chicken looked like. But that aside, this is what the soup looks like. So I removed the bones. That's the soup. Nice and soupy. And then I'm gonna have it with some beef chips. And there we have it. I'm gonna enjoy my soup, and then I'm gonna go to the gym and do some strength training, because in the mornings I usually do my cardio, and at night I do my strength training. All right, so today I'm going for a run. You can clearly tell I'm going for a swim today. So I'm at the hotel pool I swim at versus the rec center. I don't like swimming at the rec center. If you know, you know. Not the cleanest place in the world. Today I have a lot of drills to do. We're gonna use the hand paddles, the fins, a bit of the kickboard, just a variety of tools. Time to get to it before somebody walks in the change room and I have a camera with me. Sure, that wouldn't go over well. Not sure how much I'll be able to film either, so bear with me. The old people here will get very angry if I'm filming. Garmin ripped me off by 25 meters, but that was a swim. Wanted to go longer, but my time limit was up in my lane, so. All right, so I'm back from my swim, showered up. I want to show you some tools to keep in your swim bag to improve your swimming. Now, I know I'm not an expert. I've only been really swimming seriously for like a year and a half now, but a year and a half is still quite a long time when you're in the pool 3 days a week. So I want to show you what's in my swim bag. Okay, so this is what's in my swim bag for the most part. The only thing missing is a kickboard, a pull buoy, because no point buying them when they have them at pools usually. So snorkel. Yeah, I have a snorkel. I don't use it a ton. I used it more when I first started. But it helps you just obviously to breathe underwater, and it also helps just so you can focus on your pull when you swim. So it's a great tool, takes the breathing aspect away from it, and you can just focus on your technique a bit more. Fins. I hadn't used fins since like ever until end of December when I started with my swim coach. They're good to just keep your body more level in the water, so your feet will float a little bit better. You can focus more on your kick. It puts less stress on your shoulders. And yeah, overall you're a little bit more flat. So sometimes when people swim, they're, instead of like being relatively flat, they're like this. So this, if you have your fins on, you're just gonna level out. The hand paddles. So the hand paddles, I love these. These are my favorite tool, because if you don't like swim with the right technique, they're gonna fall off in the water. So basically you just put your hand in like that. So if you enter the water and your hand tends to go up, then these are just gonna slide right off. So you gotta make sure when you enter the water, you're pushing down and then you're pulling back. So these are a great tool. You can really feel it in your lats, and if you're doing it wrong, you can really feel it in your shoulders. Not in a good way. Next, got a swim cap, still a little bit wet. I don't need to put it on. You've probably seen me with my swim cap on multiple times, especially on social media. It's just to reduce drag. So some people, mostly females, have longer hair, which kind of lags a little bit, so it gives you a little bit of an advantage, and you feel cool in them. You really do. If you're bald, I guess I never really thought about it. You probably don't need one, because you don't have any drag. You don't have this keeping you back. Goggles. These are the best goggles I've found. I always struggled finding goggles. These are the Arena Python speed goggles, I believe. They're like a racing goggle, so they're a little bit tinted, but you can't really tell when you're wearing them. So you can still see my eyes. Let me just check. I think I still have a box. I do. I keep everything. They're the Cobra Ultra Mirror Swipe, made for performance. They are anti-fog too. Sometimes I still have to wet my goggles, but for the most part, like, they don't fog up on me. So these are the Arena Cobra Ultra Mirror. I highly recommend, because it's honestly worth investing in good goggles, because otherwise you're just miserable the whole time. You're spending more time adjusting them than you are swimming. I actually, for the first almost a year, I didn't wear earplugs, but then I was so tired of having like water in my ears, like I would feel like sick the rest of the day. I couldn't really hear, so I started wearing earplugs. I'm pretty much having things in my ears all day. I sleep with earplugs. I wear earplugs in the pool. Half of the time I wear earplugs at the gym, like earphones. And I do have a nose clip in my bag. For the first while, I was using it while I swam, just because it was the only way that made me comfortable. I still use it here and there on days that I just feel a little bit off during my swims. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I know it's not ideal to use this while you swim, but if it gets me in the pool and gets me swimming, then I'll use it. I look like such a dork at the pool, honestly. I don't think anybody really looks attracting while they swim. And yeah, so the pool buoy, you put it between your legs, and similar to the fins, it just keeps you buoyant in the water, hence the pool buoy, buoyant. But you don't have to kick, so you're really focusing on the pole the whole time. And the kickboard, you're really eliminating the arms and focusing on the kick. So when you break the swim down into individual drills and using different tools, and you combine it all together, that's when you start to feel things click a little bit more. So that is what's in my swim bag. By the way, Arena, sponsor me. Let's do it. Thanks. What's up? Today I have a bike ride. It's not too long. I'm doing 45 minutes and then I'm gonna do some burpees after because why not? Functional fitness, switch it up a bit. I'm gonna be sipping on some carbs. I mixed together some molasses and honey in a water bottle, which will be 15 grams of carbs total. I am going through a bit of an autoimmune colitis flare-up this week. So this week's been totally carnivore, except during this bike ride I will be sipping on some carbs because my body's just gonna use the energy right away. So I'm not too concerned about it. I do not have a bike program yet. Still waiting for my knee injuries to heal up. So I'm just kind of going by feel. Still pushing myself a little bit, but not overdoing it to burn myself into the ground. And just trying to have fun with it. As fun as you can have sitting on a bike. So I'm gonna get ready, hop on the bike, and get after it. Post-bike hair, let's be honest, this is how my hair is every day. I haven't done burpees in a while. I hurt my knee. My knee was infected. So we're gonna do burpees. I actually wear like volleyball knee sleeves when I do burpees because my knees are so bony, and from experience, a lot of experience, my knees hurt when I do burpees. $40 down. And that's all for episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it, found some useful tips. Please like and subscribe to my channel. We're nearing 500 at this time of the video. Appreciate you all if you are subscribed, and I'll see you in the next Ironman video, and maybe my other vlogs as well.